about. Number 5, productivity tip for becoming a better writer is to separate writing and editing.
Yes.
This might be the most important one on this list.
Very much so.
It plagues every fucking writer.
Mm-hmm.
You start writing, you get a nice sentence down, you get to the second sentence, you start comparing the second sentence to the first sentence. You write the third sentence. Now the third sentence got to be more fire than the first and the second. And now you expecting your word choice. Is your grammar right? Oh man, should I use the Oxford right there or just hit him with a straight comma? What? Should I continue that? Should that stand on its own? Yeah, that's just it's a short sentence, but the first 2 flow so well. Should I just keep the theme alone? This is the shit that be in your mind. Mm-hmm. You be editing as you're fucking writing. It don't work, man.
Nah, you'll miss out on ideas.
Yes.
Like your ideas will be fleeting because you're so concentrated on what you've already done that you don't get into a flow.
Yeah. The flow. That's mad important, what you just touched on right there. Writing is about flow.
Yeah.
Editing is not.
Right.
Editing is the opposite of flow.
Editing is staccato.
Yeah, it's very choppy. It's very staccato. Yeah, fucking writing is very legato.
Yeah.
You know, smooth, flowing. You want to be very free. You want to be just getting it on fucking paper, man, and knowing that you got it on paper. Because if you don't separate the two, you will actually be the biggest, hindrance to your own progress.
Right.
We talk about, not trying to be perfect on here a lot. It's a reoccurring theme. But in writing, it's so very easy to think that you have to edit while you go. And that's not important. What's important is capturing the vibe, the story, the energy of whatever it is that was on your mind that inspired you to sit down in the first place as fast as possible.
Yes.
Before it leaves you. And if you keep editing and tinkering while you're trying to write at the same time, it's going to leave you. You're going to hate it before you even got it on paper. And we've all been guilty of that.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah. And so our advice is to separate writing and editing so you can be more productive when you sit down. I'd say even make them separate days.
Yeah. Don't even go back to it.
No.
Don't even go back. Like I usually don't do my editing until I'm about to record. When I'm writing a verse, like I get the verse down. And then as I'm recording, it's like, okay, I can take that word out there. I can, you know what I'm saying? Like this will flow better if I did this. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. But I don't do that until really to the recording process. And especially when I'm working on an album. Yeah, that's the last thing I do. Like that's before mastering. Like I'll go back even to get the verses down, hear how everything sounds together. Then I'll go back and maybe I should re-record that verse, or that song. Yeah. So it'll fit more in the inner, you know what I'm saying? Like, but usually that's the very last thing. Yeah. Very last
thing. Same thing here. Like, and I've learned that in writing books because, one of the things that I realized early on is like, if I don't separate writing and editing, writing takes so much longer. I start over analyzing everything that I'm doing in the moment and I don't get as much done. So that's why I always have like a goal that ain't got nothing to do with the quality of my writing. My writing goals for any day have to do with writing for an amount of time, you know what I'm saying? Or writing for a specific word count, whatever my goals are, they have nothing to do with quality. Because if I start fucking with the quality when I'm writing, I'll start fucking with the editing.
Yeah. And you'll start hating it.
Start hating it, man. So yeah, I don't edit my books until the very end. Like if I say I got a draft of a book, that means that I straight up just emptied my mind on this entire topic and put a gang of words on paper, like 2,500, 1,500 words on paper for a chapter. And I just stepped the fuck off. And I ain't even read the shit until I write the next chapter and the next chapter and I get deep in it. Then I might go back and look and say, okay, I got something here, but I'm not going to be editing that until it's time to edit everything because I don't want to sacrifice the time. And so that's our advice to you, man. Separate the two. and then you'll be way more productive.